Hey, I'll be starting this new series where I'm testing which strategies I've seen around in YouTube or recommended to me. I'll be starting with this Profund farm from Malagas North Storm. I will slightly alter this because I don't really care for Oasis, otherwise the compasses are the same. Technically you could add a fourth one, but for this test I will not. But for the tree, it is pretty much the same. I made these little beacons more likely because they're like double the price of the other ones, and I have more points than him. I feel like this is quite nice because you can just sell them and buy the other maps or them yourself. I could be wrong though, and these two points are a waste, but we'll see. In the compass train, I had the same. He said if you have extra points, or if he had extra points, he would go here. So yeah. The hunting tree is the same, and so is the other tree. In this general tree, he went for the resonance, and I had extra points. This now I don't know where to put this, and I went fully onto these embers, and I'm just testing stuff. If the bosses you kill in the map count for this, and with the ember pet, could this be a worthwhile investment? He also didn't do the no seasonal mechanic, but I do like it, so I will be doing it. Show me. I stashed like everything I have. So at the current prices, the maps cost me 2.1. Eternal Compass cost me 0.51. The Hunting Compass 4.8. Veteran Compass 0.37. And I will be fully chiseling, so that is like 6.3 for a total of 14.08 FE per map. Let's try it up to 14.1 cost per map. So we are investing 705 FE for 50 maps. But let's see how much we'll get out of this. Also, quick note. When I was weaker on testing this strategy earlier, the bosses at the end of your maps were quite hard sometimes and took me around 4 to 5 hits. It could have been a build issue, but I would recommend you to test before you invest into the compasses a lot, because you don't want to lose the loot duplication buff. For the overround, I do have the pet at level 3, hence I wanted to include it in the strategy. But I marked down about 90% of the loot, so I can show you the strat list and without the loot from this. So I'm back with the 50 maps. I got a couple useless precious items, couple useless uniques, some useless memories, and some prisms. We end up at 1,150 FE, and we self-sustained our resonance, so we got 898. Because we started at 999. Anyways, I got 14 armed embers, 168 monstrous embers, 1,344 precious embers, 2 separate potions, 26 eternals, 71 plating, for the maps, we got 28 Digital Beasts, 2 Pistering Lavasi, 8 Steel Forge, 5 Thunder Raised, 13 Voidlands. We got 1 Divinity Emblem Hunting. We got 25 Lost Secrets, 38 Secret of the Glacial Abyss, 300-fold Windfall, 29 Martrick, 12 Tomorrow's Direction, 1 Crow's Fall, Whale Surgery, 2 Terrible Prizes. We got 2 Queen's Wick, 1 Deep Space Beacon. We got 2 of Fated Arcana Compass. And I'm not gonna name all of these, I'm just gonna hover over them. And I think this strat is pretty cool. I do enjoy doing it. I think the only annoying thing is the all realm, of course. But if you saw the sneak peek, it is quite profitable. After calculating all this, the total loot comes to 2,796.7 with overarm loot. Without overarm loot, we have 1,636.2. So overarm pay was the total of 1,160.5.